Our top focus at this hour, Nepal Prime Minister Balendra Shah is facing criticism after he suggested that both Nepal and India have encroached on each other's territory and that the border dispute between the two countries is not a one-sided issue. The Nepal Prime Minister, who addressed the country's parliament for the first time since assuming office after the March elections, surprised many when he admitted mutual encroachments along India-Nepal border.
You may find this surprising. I recently learned after becoming Prime Minister that not only India has encroached on Nepal's territory, but Nepal has also encroached on some areas of India. Hence, as two friendly nations, we have decided to take this forward through diplomatic channels.
Referring to Nepal's claim over the Lipulekh, Limpiadhura and Kalapani region, the Nepal Prime Minister said Kathmandu has already raised the matter with New Delhi, adding that the issues will be resolved through diplomatic efforts. The Prime Minister's statement, however, immediately sparked uproar inside the House of Representatives, with opposition lawmakers questioning the basis of his claim and demanding a clarification. Among the strongest reactions came from former Deputy Prime Minister and Rashtriya Prajatantra Party leader Kamal Thapa, who rejected the Prime Minister's assertion as exaggerating and false. Former Foreign Minister and senior CPN Maoist Centre leader Narayan Kaji Shrestha accused both Balendra Shah and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of attempting to downplay the issue. He demanded that the Prime Minister clearly correct his erroneous statement and explicitly acknowledge that Nepal had not encroached upon Indian territory. Amid mounting criticism, Nepal's Foreign Ministry issued a statement saying Prime Minister's remarks refer strictly to technical realities arising from the fixed boundary principle. But the clarification has done little to pacify opposition lawmakers. The two countries have long-standing differences over certain boundary areas, particularly the Kalapani-Limpiadhura-Lipulekh region in the west and Susta in the south. Tensions intensified in 2020 after India inaugurated a road connecting Dharchula in Uttarakhand to Lipulekh Pass, a route that is often used for the Kailash Mansarovar pilgrimage. Nepal subsequently released a revised political map incorporating Kalapani, Lipulekh and Limpiadhura within its territory and later endorsed it through a constitutional amendment. India has repeatedly rejected Nepal's claims over the territories, and the controversy comes right ahead of Nepal ruling party chief Ravi Lamichhane's two-day visit to India. The RSP chief will be leading a three-member delegation and is expected to meet Prime Minister Modi in New Delhi. For more on this story, our correspondent Saloni Murarka has sent us this report from Kathmandu.
Nepal Prime Minister Balendra Shah's first appearance in the parliament was expected to focus on government priorities, but instead created a political storm. His remarks on Nepal-India border drew criticism from across the political spectrum. Many of the former foreign ministers and senior politicians of Nepal criticized the Prime Minister for making such unsubstantiated and irresponsible statement. Many even called for the withdrawal of his statement and a public apology, while others questioned what evidence does the government has to support such claims. The backlash was so intense that the Foreign Ministry had to step in and clarify Prime Minister's statement in the parliament. It says that Nepal's position in Nepal-India border issue remains unchanged and that this needs to be resolved through diplomatic channels. However, this clarification has done little to silence critiques. I'm Saloni Murarka, reporting for WION from Kathmandu, Nepal.